A very good morning to all students. Today we are going to discuss the topic information security and introduction to information security. Myself, Professor Pallavi Nitin. The topics that are covered in this session are introduction to information security, importance and basics of information system, nature of information system, and information system threats and attacks. Now, the basic question arised in the mind is why the information security? First of all, we are going to discuss what is information. Information is the processed data. Now, what is meant by data? Data is collection of text, numbers and symbols which are having no meaning if they appear one by one. Hence, data is to be processed and later on the data will be converted into information. It is presented diagrammatically over here. This is the data. If the data is processed, it will become the information, and the information altogether forms the database which gives knowledge to the user as well as the programmer which will act on the information. The information security is to be processed for improving the usage of your resources. Now, introduction to information system. What is information? We have already seen information is processed data. And what is information system? Information system is the set of interrelated components that collect, manipulate, store and distribute the information to support decision making and provide a feedback mechanism to the monitor performance. Now, what it means? If any user types the website name, for example, www.google.com in any WordPad or Notepad, does it give meaning? Yes. If it going to be typed in a particular manner, then it will be pronounced as it is a website name. If it is typed in a browser, then a web page for the particular website will be get opened over there. Now, information system is what? A web page is going to be open on a browser is information. A word processing text will be processed in a WordPad, Notepad or probably in Microsoft Word. If any numerical data is to be processed, then it will be processed in a Excel. So it is the information, and Word, Excel are the information systems which are going to process the data. Now, components for the information system are peoples or users, softwares, hardware, data, network, procedures or programs and feedback. Now, what is hardware? Any physical component of an information system, for example, keyboard, monitor is there, are the hardware components. You can include disk drives or pen drives, monitor, printers within the same. Software is the instruction that tells the user what action is to be performed, or it is the organized instructions for performing the procedures on the data. Data is a collection of facts, or data is a collection of the instructions that to be work on your softwares. Network, it will include internet, intranet, extranet to provide successful operations for all types of organizations. Procedures in short we can call it as programs or operating system. Softwares. Feedback is a component in which operating system may provide any kind of instructions or any kind of requirements to the programmer or user. Now, what is the security? Security is protecting general asset, or security is protecting the information security components, which we have discussed later. These are the information security components. So security is to provide the protections to all the assets. The information security system, or the information system security, briefly known as ISS, where the ISS programs are given by here, as the program gives you the first of all attacker tries to attack on the information system or the assets within the information system by means of breaking the policies. The example of it is ransomware attack. What the attacker has done, the attacker has find out the weaknesses within the system. The attacker has find out that banking systems have not yet updated their firewalls, and we can easily break down their firewalls, and through that we can get the data easily. So security measures will include antiviruses or set of firewalls if the organization is there, and if the standalone machine is there, they can include the antiviruses. And the policies means the antivirus or firewall must be a licensed copy purchased through a very trustable outlet. Now, information system security concerned with protecting information, protecting the components of information system, hardware, softwares, applications, etc. In order to ensure the security of information system, we need to determine the assets are in good conditions and working properly. The security requirements CIA, which will be discussed later in the next slide. Threats, vulnerabilities and risk are to be measured time to time. Security policies and security measures. Now, cyber security goals will include, or information system security can be achieved by means of cyber security goals. The cyber security goals will mainly include CIA. C means confidentiality, I means integrity, and A means availability. Now, confidentiality is roughly equivalent to privacy and avoids unauthorized disclosure of information. Tools for confidentiality are enlisted in the diagram. Encryption. Encryption means whenever any user enters their password to the particular place, the password will appear in the asterisk format, that is encrypted text. Access control. It means web page cannot be accessed by using any of the name google.com. No, we cannot access the Google homepage. We have to type the proper name over there. Authentication, authorization, and last one is physical security. Physical security will include the set of biometric devices. Integrity refers to methods for ensuring the data. The data is real, accurate and safeguarded from the unauthorized user modification. It means that the data which is arranged in a particular format, which is basically known as information, that information is kept at a particular place, and a set of information is known as database. Now, a backup of that data on alternate devices are taken time by time, that is integrity. If any kind of failure will occur, then the admin will switch from the failure device to the backup device. Then checksums, data correcting codes, availability. Availability is the property in which information is accessible and modifiable in a timely fashion by those authorized to do so. As I told earlier, that the antiviruses or firewalls are to be kept in updations, or you are going to update your mobile device operating system time by time. Why? Because there are some new modifications are to be introduced in your operating system, or are to be introduced in your softwares. So it is the task of the user, or it is the task of the admin to check the updations of your software tool. It means that you have to check the updations for your antivirus, for your firewalls, as well as the updations are to be taken into consideration for the softwares also. And the tools for availability are physical protections and computational redundancies. Now, the threats to information system. Now, what is meant by threat? Any action that could damage an asset is a threat. Any action that could damage the asset. It means sometimes if any of the user downloads any kind of activity from any unauthorized place, then there are chances of downloading any disturbed data over there. Likewise, if any virus is going to be downloaded at the back of your web page, then it will slower down your speed of machine. That is danger to your device. Now, threats to information system. How the information system is going to be have danger by this kind of activities is a violation of your activity. If any user press any key, then no action will be performed by pressing that key. Is the violation of rules. That is threat. Interruptions, interceptions, fabrications and modifications are the threats to information system. Now, some of the examples of information systems are enlisted on the slides. Deliberate theft, deliberate software attacks, deliberate attack or act of information extortion, epispionage or trespass, intellectual property rights violation, human error failures, forces of nature. The forces of nature will include any natural calamity like fire or earthquakes are there, floods are there. Technical hardware failures or errors, technical software failures or errors, technological obsolescence. Now, the threats are to be categorized in two portions. The first one is passive threat and the next one is active threat. The passive threat will include release of message contents and traffic analysis. Active threat will include the modification of message contents, denial of service, etc. Now, what is meant by attack? We have discussed the threats. Now, what is meant by attack? Attack is an deliberate, unauthorized action on system or asset. It is not necessary that attack will happen only on information. Attack will happen on the device related to the information. So, attacks are also classified as active and passive attack. An attack may be done by some motive or by some non-motive. So, the attacks are to be happened by purpose or without purpose. The example of attacks are password attack, DOS attack. DOS means denial of service attack, in which the device fails to perform or the device regrets to perform the specified task. And the next one is malware attack. So here we have discussed the information security and threats and attacks related with information security. Thank you.